Hey everyone, Bryan here with another WWE 2K25 tutorial. This time I'm going to be showing you guys how to add in graphics and nameplates onto your modded superstars. So for this tutorial you need Tribute and you need Cake View. If you guys don't have that, links will be down in the description below for those tools. Tribute is a paid tool. It is $5 a month. Once you pay that, you'll be able to access Tribute, which is the newest version, is 1.9, and you'll be able to access mods. You'll be able to install them along with belts, shows, stuff like that. So for this, we're going to be doing graphics and nameplates. So first things first, we're just going to pull up our Tribute right here and we'll do the nameplate. So we're going over here to add nameplate, and it's going to ask you for the wrestler ID. Now, if you guys are coming from the first video that I made on how to import the modded superstars or modded characters from 22, 23, or 24, 25, you know that we already did Kenny Omega. So we're going to continue with Kenny, and we will go through with putting a custom nameplate and graphics for him. So for the nameplate slot, so there's two ways you can do this. One way is if you go to your roster manager, roster list view, load profiles, and if you scroll all the way down, Kenny Omega is right here. For me, his ID is 1528. Now, this is the ID that I have for my game. Yours can be the earlier ones, so like 1500, 1501, etc. So just be sure you look at your ID slot and see which one your character is that you're modding for. But in this case, we are doing it for Kenny Omega. So with that, go back to nameplate. So now you're going to actually want to find the nameplates. Now, the nameplate that I found, if I could find it, is this one right here. This is by Jask C151, and it is for 2K25, so we don't have to worry about anything as far as like converting and stuff like that goes. So we got it, and if I open up the folder, if my mouse doesn't want to be slow, so I have it here. It's going to be nameplates. So I have the blue one right here, and then the fire one. I'll use the blue one since the graphics that I have, the Titantrons and everything, are blue as well, so I'll use that. So, you're going to name your BK2 file in the following format. So, like I said, if the wrestler ID is 1500, it's going to be 1500 underscore placeholder.bk2. Now, in this case here, again, Kenny is going to be 1528. So, we're going to rename. We're going to do 1528 underscore placeholder. I don't think it's case sensitive either. .bk2. There you go. So now I'm just going to copy it. We're going to go into the 2K25. We're going to go into our Tribute 25 and then the Bake Me folder. And then if you go to UI, Assets, Movies, and then Superstar Nameplates, go into here, and this is where you would place it. So we're just going to hit paste, and there it is right there. And actually just say that right here as well. Now, once you paste it in there, you're going to go right here to this window, type in the ID, so 1528, and then create slot. And there you go, new nameplate slot created. So we'll check that out in game once we kind of go through the rest of this tutorial. So now we're going to go into the graphics. So I do have graphics here for him, for Kenny. So just make sure you have all of the graphics you need. So you need a Titantron, banner, stage, apron, and barricade. Sometimes if you're grabbing graphics from, let's say, an imported superstar that was later removed, so let's say like Madcap Moss, he was in, I believe, 2K22 or 23. Since he's not in 25, there are tutorials and mods to import him back. He might have a stage BK2 that is something stage underscore Thunderdome. That one is not the correct one. That is for a different, that is actually for 2K23 and 24. I will probably do a tutorial on how to convert those in a separate video, but for this one, since all of the files are here, we're just going to go ahead and grab all of them. So since this is all in a folder, this is easy and done. We're just going to copy the folder itself, go into the Bake Me, go into Movies, and then you're just going to paste the folder right here into the Movies. And there you go. It's right here. You need to do this in order to actually load up the graphics. Otherwise, if you try to load it from an outside folder, it's not going to be able to add it on properly. So, yeah. So, since we did that, go to Graphics Manager, add Character Graphics, and then the name on the menu is going to be Kenny Omega. And then we're just going to hit Auto Assign. And this will auto assign slots that are open that you can easily just insert each of the files in for your Titantron that you want to add into. So it's going to ask here Titantron BK2 hash. You're going to hit the folder button. I'm just going to go right into that directory, and you're going to hit the Titantron, hit OK. Banner, same thing. Apron, stage, and barricade. And there you go. I like to make sure that they're not the same hash numbers, just so that way I didn't put like two of the same. Once you do that, hit add graphics. And there you go. So you successfully added the character graphics. So now I want to add in an extra thing on how to add the custom sound as well, custom music. Before I do that, I do have one other thing too on how to convert any file into the files used for 2K25. So you're going to want Sound Editor for this too. Bring that up and go to File, Open. Now, if you guys are using Tribute with all of the folders and all of the packs, you should have this custom _music pack. This is really good, and so instead of replacing actual themes that are already in the game, you guys can just have it on your own pack and then be able to insert custom songs into this pack and be able to look at it without replacing themes. So I'm gonna hit Open. And down here, of course, I see you have a bunch. You see you have a bunch of replaced sounds. You're gonna find the next blank one. These are not blank. These have themes. When I transferred over from a different update, it didn't put the sound names properly, but they're still in game, so it works. So you're gonna go into the next one, which is 3027, and you're gonna import. Now, before you do that, if your file, so this is the theme. If your file is a WAV or an MP3, this will not work. You need to convert it. Though, Sound Editor has an easy converter. So, you're going to go to Tools, Sound Converter, and I'm just going to drag it right here. There you go. Template, you're going to put as current. Export directory, I'm going to put it under Kenny's mod. So, I'll just put it right here. Hit OK. And then I'll leave it around like 2 decibels to make it a little bit louder. Because I know with some themes, they may be really soft when you go into the game. 2 decibels might seem a bit good to boost it. Don't try to go all the way to 40, otherwise you're going to blow your ears out. You're going to hit Process. There you go. So now you have the WEM file right here. So you're going to exit out that. Now, go into the next blank music track you have, hit Import. You're going to go into the modded folder where you guys have it. And right here, WEM, open. There you go. If you want to test it out, you can always right-click and press play. Yep, works out for me. And then you can just minimize or exit out. I'm just going to minimize. Now, you're not done yet with that. You do have to add the theme into the menu for 2K. So we're going to go under Extras, going to add theme. And then under Music ID, it is going to be the ID that you put it under. So in this case, it's going to be 3027. Star name, Kenny Omega. And then track title, you can always look it up. I know this one, I believe, is called Battle Cry. And then cue point and type you want to actually put it as default. And then soundtrack, this is actually, you're able to add these custom songs into the soundtrack. You do need the artist name and then the cover hash ID. That I don't know about. I haven't done that yet, but I'll probably make a tutorial. But if you don't need it, you can always just leave it and you'll get a generic album image. So you really don't need it. But I'm not going to add it on. I'm just going to put it as a regular theme. So add music track. There you go. So got that. So all that's all done. Before you start up 2K, you got to bake it. So go open up Cake Tools. Since from the previous tutorial we already baked, you'll see right here, recently saved. You can press rebake and bake. And then from there, we'll launch the game. Alright, we are back on to 2K25. So we're going to go ahead and go to Entrance, Superstar. Go scroll down to find a custom superstar, or in this case for me is Kenny. There we go. So, now we have that. Now, you can go ahead and start customizing your entrances and stuff. There's the nameplate there, which is awesome. So I'll go ahead and add in his motions. Now you're going to go down to entrance music, and if you go up, you should see, there you go, Kenny Omega. Now we're not hearing it yet because I have the soundtrack turned off, but I'll do an entrance later on with the entrance music on, and then we can just see it from there. And then Titantrons, we'll scroll down. We got Kenny. There we go. So I'll just put it on full screen just to kind of show you guys. There we go. So, I will show you guys a preview of the entrance with the music itself. Now we'll be near the end of the video, but hopefully you guys did enjoy this tutorial. If you guys have any questions or anything, please feel free to leave it in the comment section. I can try to help you out to the best of my abilities, or I can direct you guys over to the Pro Wrestling Mods Discord server. They are a bunch of helpful people that will definitely try to help you out if they can when they're available. But I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see the rest of the entrance.
Weighing in at 224 pounds.
The arena's buzzing, social media's buzzing, a big fight feel and a main event level match. He said he'll be making a statement in this match tonight and will deliver it emphatically.